West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at center. Butler gets to Gasol. Pass to Noah. Can't hit. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Here's Rose from about 16. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
It's Williams with the drive. He dishes it to Nowitzki. McDermott kicks it to Noah. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Bulls had a good year against the West last season. 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well, given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Now here's Williams. There's a screen to the inside. Pachulia. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Matthews against Butler. Feeds to Noah. In the corner, it's McDermott. And he gets it to go. McDermott's got his first points of the game.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Williams passes to Pachulia. Dishes to Matthews. Off the pick. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's McDermott. Back to Noah. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Gasol. The kick out to Rose. Misses the 3. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Matthews. Williams against Rose. Williams gives to Parsons. Williams a screen. Here's Nowitzki. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's all knotted up.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper? And Chandler Parsons, changing teams last season, saw a little bit of a regression. Down in points, rebounds, and assists, but more troubling, down in field goal and free throw percentage. So you can tell that that transition to a new team, new system, new role definitely had an impact.
Here's Williams after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. The 15-footer bounces high off the rim and drops. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Chandler Parsons coming over from Houston to Dallas, moving into a new scheme, a different scheme than he had with the Rockets. It was his first go-around with Coach Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, and it's not easy for a player to adjust to a coach, a new coach, or a new coach to adjust to a player. That takes some time. It's a two-way street. We know Parsons has the talent.
Here's Williams. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Kicks it out to Parsons. Dallas moving it around. And here's Matthews from the arc. Pachulia dishes to Nowitzki. Kicks it to Pachulia. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Now here's Noah. Right side, Butler. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Williams is running. And finished off by Parsons.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 on the clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
Now here's Nowitzki. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. Nowitzki a screen. The feed to Villanueva. From the stripe. And Mirotic sends it back. Here we go, one-on-one. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now here's Barea. Brooks covering. Here's Nowitzki. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. One thing that can be said for Dirk is that he has been incredible in terms of an ambassador for the game. We know he's a Hall of Fame player, but what he's done off the floor and just everything for the European player coming into this league has been groundbreaking.
And Kevin, for me, he was an inspiration. I mean, he really opened the doors for a lot of European players to come over, and not just come over, but to be impactful. As you mentioned, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and that really has set the stage for this infusion of making our game truly global.
Snell, the pass to Butler. That gives them the lead.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Nowitzki with the screen on Brooks. Barea kicks to Nowitzki.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. It's stolen by Barea. And now Barea running the floor all by himself.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 2 from the